Oh, and by the way, since if that's the moment the circle got killed, then I guess the catalyst was Janos Audron dying. That made Vorador go into a rage, which happened because of us. So we started it all, I think, if I'm not reading things incorrectly. Come on, just die already.
As Melchiah and Zephan fell before my blade, I felt the Reaver's bloodthirst as keenly as I ever had when I was still a vampire. I could sense the boundary between us dissolving. The Reaver was consumed with my rage, and I was intoxicated by its bloodlust. The blade had a vitalizing effect on me. My physical energy no longer decayed over time, and the wounds inflicted by my foes healed almost instantly. The Reaver had made me invincible.
Okay, that way is barred. So where did the door open? Ah, there it is. What's next?
Have you come to reclaim the monster's black heart?
You'll have to get to us first.
My former brethren, Duma and Rahab, confronted me next. This all seemed so elegantly choreographed. Exhilarated by the Reaver, I was drunk with revelations. I could finally appreciate the delicious irony of Kain's blasphemous private joke, and I reveled as I colluded with him across the centuries. For it was I who put these bastards in their tomb, thus providing the corpses for Kain to raise as his vampire sons a millennium from now.
Okay, Rahab and Duma. So we killed Melchiah and Zephon, which were the first two bosses in Soul Reaver, the first game. And now Rahab and Duma, which were the other two bosses. Were there only four? And then there was Malak. Was that the name? I forget. But there was the guy we didn't face in the first game. Come on, I know I'm currently invincible, but you could do me the favor of dying quicker? There we go. Another one down. I don't get souls now. And I still can't use the Wraith Blades.
Get back to the pit you crawled from, demon.
And here at last was my brother Turel, who along with Duma would bear me into the abyss without questioning Kain's command. So dutiful and righteous, even as a vampire. I guess some habits die hard. The vampire Tyrell had eluded my vengeance. The Sarafan Tyrell would not.
So Tyrell is his name. Wait, so who was the guy with Moebius? Malak, was it? Or am I just completely misremembering the name? And this guy's fast. Yeah, this is, as Raziel pointed out, this is the only one of my Sarafan brothers who we did not kill in the first game. Oh yeah, there's still the Light and Dark Reaver right there. The fonts, I mean. We still haven't done anything with them, which makes me awfully curious. And either this combat is terrible or I really suck at it. Probably a little bit of both. Maybe I should block more often. Curiously, there are no demons here. Maybe since Moebius is a puppet of the Elder Gods, he does not feel the need to send the demons here. Come on, just die already, Tyrell. Finally! Can I imbue this Reaver? No. Can I open this? Ah, it's locked. Okay, so I guess this door is the way to go then. Okay, I believe one more Sarafan left.
So, vampire, here we are. You've destroyed my brethren, and now you've come for me. You'll find I'm not such easy prey. I don't want to kill, but I will if I must. Return the heart to me, and we can end this now. So, you've come to avenge that filthy parasite and reclaim his foul heart. You're a righteous fiend, aren't you? Apparently I am. No, vampire. This is where it ends. But you won't be leaving this room. Now, let's finish this. I'll make it mercifully quick. As you did for Janos? No, that beast had eluded us for far too long. It would have been a shame to end him too quickly. It's ironic, really. The great Janos Ordrin turned out to be no challenge at all. Thanks to you. Did you hear his cowardly screams when I tore that black heart out of his carcass?
Okay, so considering Raziel died and was resurrected into the form, into a vampire, and now changed into the form we are now, I'm guessing this Raziel won't live. Since we are the ones who actually kill him, thus creating ourselves in the process. Stop blocking and fight like a soon-to-be vampire demon thingy. Come on, Raziel, stop fighting your destiny. Become who you are meant to be. And I hate that the enemies can practically block forever. Come on, you can't kill me. Still, I wonder why... Ah, here we go. Never mind.
I renounce you. And so it ends. My history comes full circle. Sensing its twin, the Wraithblade uncoiled itself from me, and instead wound lovingly around its former self. I felt its grip loosen, and as the blade left me, its absence chilled me more than its presence ever had. A foreboding sense of emptiness and loss stole over me, and a terrible revelation gathered like a storm at the edge of my awareness. With all other foes exhausted, the conjoined blades turned themselves on me, and I realized, finally, why I had sensed nothing when Janos offered me the blade. The Reaver was never forged to be a soul-stealing weapon. The ravenous, soul-devouring entity trapped in the blade was, and always had been, me. This is why the blade was destroyed when Kain tried to strike me down. The Reaver could not devour its own soul. The paradox shattered the blade. So, this was my terrible destiny. To play out this purgatorial cycle for all eternity. I could not bear it. Despair overwhelmed me. You. Are you enjoying this game? Don't fight it, Raziel.
give in to it.
Was this your destiny for me all along?
Trust me.
I felt myself weakening, unable to hold on any longer. The Reaver was too strong. The compulsion to simply let go, too great. And then, a growing sense of vertigo and the familiar displacement. The paradoxical moment when my twin soul hovered both outside and inside the Reaver blade. This was the instant, the glimmer of temporal distortion Kain had been counting on all along. This was the edge of the coin, the minute flicker of probability upon which Kain had gambled everything.
Now you are free to reclaim your true destiny, Raziel.
Behind Kain's eyes, I could see new memories blooming and dying as history labored to reshuffle itself around this monumental obstruction. And I could see by the dawning horror on his face that perhaps we had strained history too far this time. That by trying to alter my fate, he may have introduced a fatal paradox.
My God. The Hilden. We walked right into their trap. Raziel, Janos must stay dead.
But Kain's warning was lost as I slipped into the spirit realm, too weak to maintain my physical form. And there, waiting for me as always, was the Reaver, the Wraithblade, my own soul, twinned and bound eternally to me. And I realized that I could never escape my terrible destiny. I had merely postponed it. History abhors a paradox.
Okay, so Raziel was the Wraith Blades all along, and supposedly in that moment the sword was forged when his soul rejoined the Soul Reaver, I guess, to become Kain's blades. I think that's what was supposed to happen, but Kain managed to stop it all. So okay, this is the end of Soul Reaver 2. There is more to come. At least one more game in this particular story. There's still Blood Omen 2. I'm not sure if I'll play that one or not. Maybe? Probably. Yeah, maybe we'll go with Blood Omen 2 and then we'll finish with Defiance. Maybe I'll try and get the original Blood Omen to work. We'll see. Anyways, I like this game. It's the first Legacy of Kain game that I have played ever. But I think having played the first one already in the previous playthrough, I think I prefer that one to this. I mean, this one is a lot better in terms of graphics, gameplay, and general mechanics. As in, I really like the puzzles with the different elemental reavers, although the Fire Reaver didn't really do much, did it? Yeah, not sure what that was all about. It was just to melt some ice. But yeah, I like that, but then again, this is a very linear game. It's just the same areas over and over, just in different eras. There's no side areas, no optional stuff to get. And that's it's really lackluster in that respect compared to the first game. There are also no bosses. I guess you can consider the Sarafan at the end the bosses, but I was invincible, so not really much of a challenge, and the mechanics did not change. So yeah, another thing that I like more about the first game. Anyways, it's the end of the game, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Soul Reaver playthrough, and I will see you all next time.